I just couldn't do it. It pulled me right back in.
World of Warcraft, the war within.
Season of Discovery is vanilla WoW with a spicy twist.
Self-Found will be coming to hardcore in early 2024. Yeah.
It seems WoW right now has more content than a 7-layer burrito from Taco Bell, which makes sense for its rise in popularity recently. So with all this new content, what am I going to play? Will I smash my keyboard trying hardcore? Or will I give myself a self-induced seizure trying to understand whatever this is? Or just maybe I'll submit myself to a season of discovery.
9 minutes, but it's been over 20.
Since I can't think for myself, I thought to take my question to the geniuses on the internet. And after such intelligent insight, I've decided that my answer lies with retail. Now, since I'll be playing in a mythical world, I want to choose a fantasy race, so obviously I went with human. As for the class I'll be playing, I think I'm going to go with Warlock because it has an imp, and it looks cool. And if you have a problem with that, please don't tell me because I am sensitive and I will cry. Now that we have our human trash can created, let's think about some objectives. First, I will need to learn the game, and step 2 will help with that, which is to reach 70. And then after that, well, I think I want to try Mythic Plus because I like self-torture. Right off the bat, we are thrown on the Black Pearl with Captain Jack Sparrow and the crew. And the game must think we're a literal 5-year-old because it shows us how to walk around, how to click, select targets, accept quests, and talk to NPCs. We finally then make safe passage to our tropical destination and start our vacation. Our tour guide now tells us we must go absolutely postal on some of the murlocs in the surrounding area. After giving the island natives a warm welcome, they nicely hand us over first aid kits for our hungover guests aboard the cruise ship. Along our journey, it seems one of the Carnival Cruise guests wanted to fuck around and find out, so I had to show them what I'm about. It seems the other cruise guests were impressed by my skills, so they elected me to go speak to one of the captains of the island. Not knowing exactly what I'm supposed to talk about, I politely informed him that we're going to kill everybody on this island and take it over for ourselves. After drunkenly stumbling further into the island, we discover that another cruise line shipwrecked on the island and they're trying to take it over for themselves. Instead of negotiating with these people, we decide the best and most reasonable course of action is to run them over with a giant pig. Since I'm deemed the most capable cruise member, they decide that I'm the one that runs around doing everybody's chores.
Howdy, scumbag. Clean my shoes now.
Make yourself useful and find me a cup of coffee, dirtbag.
Go fetch my dry cleaning, bitch.
Do you think this ass is going to wipe itself? Get to wiping now.
My cat is stuck in a tree nearby. Go shoot it.
After bending over for absolutely everybody on this damn island, I finally learned how to summon my own minion for my tasks. We ended up coming across a wanted poster, and apparently there's a bear killing the cruise guests. And after a smooth battle, where I absolutely did not almost get my ass kicked, I was awarded with respect from the other cruise guests, and most importantly, I was awarded a shiny new shoulder pad for my character. It seems that it's just one thing after another, and apparently there's some guests down here that are trapped in spiderwebs I have to help out. It was great because along the way we made new friends and we learned cooperation. Our party was rudely interrupted because the servers were shutting down, so I had to take a little bit of a break. After my return, I found a small group of cruise guests shitting themselves, because apparently there's a huge camp of ogres just up ahead, and of course my task was to figure out what's going on. So we devised the most logical plan, which was to turn into an ogre and make these people my prisoners and escort them right in. We did get stopped because some of the guards were suspicious, so we did a little striptease to throw them off and they accepted us.
Damn, that is one hell of a ogre ass.
Now that the ogres are in shock and awe of our little dance we gave them, we now must run around burning their cannons and killing them. I am Shadowbolt God. After going completely ham mac and cheese on this whole little ogre village we had going on, the game thought I was now ready for a little mock dungeon, and threw us in with one other player and a couple NPCs to help us out. It seems this was the game's way to show us how dungeons work, and honestly, it was pretty nice. During this little introduction dungeon they threw us in, you fight some mobs, pack of mobs, and then a boss at the very end, which is kinda cool, since it has 2 phases. Not that it really matters, since you can't really die in it. As shown here as I completely stand in the way of the attack and completely eat it, but it's pretty cool where it shows you some basic mechanics, like standing out of certain areas. After our little island vacation, we are then congratulated and slapped on the ass and told, "Get out there, Tiger, Stormwind awaits."